Welcome to our pay-per-view special. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California for a highly anticipated rematch in our main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds in the light heavyweight division between these two great warriors. Crawford's coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him. Jermaine Taylor's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring.
All right, gentlemen, one thing, protect yourself at all times, okay?
Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. Teddy, I don't think there's any doubt about it in the matchup that we're seeing here tonight. It's clear who has the superior hand speed. What does the other guy need to do?
He needs to let the...
Oh! Jermaine Taylor stunned, and he is hurt. Somehow he's avoiding going down here. All of a sudden, some good defense after a lack of it cost him. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Boy, what guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskers.
Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Jermaine Taylor. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And he engages in the clinch. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. A good two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Parries that punch away. Wow! Jermaine Taylor's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Crawford's really working well. That last round, he was accurate. Look at the punch numbers.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into them without throwing a punch. All right, breathe in. Take a deep breath. Great job that round.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
For your career, Teddy, you have trained fighters who have different physical makeups, different mental makeups, but many of them have gone on to win world titles. What is the one common trait they all have with their approach to training?
Well, they might not have it at the beginning, but they develop it as they go on. And it's two things. One is to separate the truths from the lies, to understand what they have control over, which is everything. Sometimes early on, they think their opponent has control over those things, but they always have the choice to make a decision and be able to deal with something or not. And the other thing is to not allow pressure to distort time, where they think a difficult moment's going to go on forever. It's only a couple seconds. And if they get past those couple seconds, they're going to be okay.
Punch it out.
Get in there. Let's go. People.
Good block by Jermaine.
Keep your head moving.
Boy, that's a heck of a job there, landing a three-punch combination. Jermaine able to block that punch. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Crawford's now pushing away a bit. He's creating some space. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Listen, you need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Listen, you need to mix your punches up. Throw more punches to the body.
And round number 3 is underway. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Jermaine Taylor's swelling has really got him facing an uphill battle. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Jermaine Taylor's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Jermaine Taylor's now at a point in this fight where his defense is going to become crucial. He has to protect that eye. The swollen eye is getting worse.
Yeah, he does. He has to be cognizant of everything. He needs anything out there that he can use for an advantage right now. He's got to position himself where his opponent can't get into the place where he can throw punches towards that bad eye, towards that blind spot where he has no vision. He's got to keep the fight where that good eye is always able to pick up those punches. He's got to position himself in a perfect way now.
Ten seconds to go in this third round. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Crawford's coming off a round where clearly the swelling was starting to affect him. And now, hey, this critical time in between rounds where they need to try to control things.
Yeah, right now you have to be calm. That's where it starts. Be calm. Don't panic if you're the corner, man, because if you panic, the fighter panics. Take the ice, either ice bag or you take the end swell, either one, and you put it directly on the place where it was injured. And you just keep that there nice and steady. But you don't start pushing into it. You start seeing these guys, they push into it, then they move it away from the eye. They think they're doing something good, but they're doing more damage.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good work. 2 clean shots get in by Jermaine Taylor. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Jab and a straight right by Bad Intentions. Crawford's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Jermaine Taylor's got to figure out now, Teddy, a way to properly defend himself with that swollen eye.
Yeah, he has to understand what side that he can't defend from, where the punches could come, and not give his opponent that side. Make sure that he moves to the certain kind of way in the ring where he keeps his opponent away from that bad eye, moves him towards the good eye, gives him the best shot.
Putting his punches together, good combination by Jermaine Taylor. Taylor blocks it. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Right on the mark, both guys with the hook. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Jermaine Taylor. Crawford starting to show some swelling from that last round.
I want to see that straight right.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Good job landing 3 punches by Bad Intentions. Crawford's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut.
Guard your head. Keep working the body.
Watch
And
your
now
head.
he's got to be careful because he's been warned for the headbutting. Parries that punch intended for the head. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Oh, that's got to hurt. Jermaine Taylor's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up on that jab and finish off with a hook, okay? One, two. Nice long. This is your fight. You are in control. You're in control. No.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Use the ring. Use the ring.
Jermaine Taylor's making for a very inviting target right now. You can see the blood around that eye. The cut is obviously worse than it was just moments ago. Crawford is being smart on the outside. He has taken a lot of punishment here.
Well, the special fighters find a way, even when it's desperate like this, to survive. He's got to find that way right now.
Now hugging on the inside.
Come on now, guys. Keep busy. Come on.
Crawford's now pushing away a bit. He's creating some space. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Crawford.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Keep busy.
Back to the body.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs.
Punch it out, guys.
10 seconds to go in this round. Taylor blocks it. Crawford's doing it just the way he wants to do it, and that last round kind of sums up the whole fight. In complete control. He's up on the scorecards, heading towards another victory.
And he's up on my scorecard. Now he just has to be careful that he doesn't get careless, he doesn't get reckless.
All right, listen. You need to create more counts, okay? Slip his punch, then throw it straight right down the middle. It's nothing. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
6 rounds in the books, 6 to go. Now that's some sharp offensive maestro work there by Jermaine Taylor. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. shoving his opponent there. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Good defense. Oh, and there you go. Crawford's down, but is he out? He's got to fight back now.
3.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again.
Wow! Crawford's legs look shaky. He was hurt.
Guys. Come on now, keep busy.
Crawford's making me question how his legs are right now. I'm not sure
work it
that
out,
he's all
work it
too
out.
secure
Use
and
some
steady
punches
on
here.
those legs after that knockdown, just like he's tying up a lot.
Yeah, well, you don't have to wonder. You're saying you're not so sure he's secure. Well, he's telling you. You know, he's right there. That's about as honest as a fight is ever going to be is when he's clinching. He's telling you, I don't feel too good.
Jermaine Taylor's actually making a smart move here. He knows he needs some space, so he's pushing his man away.
All right, come on, guys, work it out.
90
Work
seconds
it
to
out. No
go,
holding.
halfway through round 8. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Bad Intentions.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now, keep busy.
Nice block by Bad Intentions. Good block there by Bad Intentions. Final 10 seconds. Crawford's down on your scorecard. I snuck a peek at your scorecard. He's down on your scorecard. But it's still a close and competitive fight, a fight that he's very much alive in.
Yeah, he is, but he's got to go about it like the fight is up for grabs. He can't start saying, hey, you know, I think I'm a little bit ahead, because that's a good way of getting yourself disappointed in anything in life. He better still go after it. Smart.
There it is. He is floored by that combination. Absolutely floored.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Protecting his head well with his guard. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. That is big time stuff right there. Hook into the body after the jab. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Crawford's looking really good after that round. Teddy, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a close fight, but I believe it's a fight that he's winning.
Yeah, it's the kind of fight, though, that you can't afford to let up at all, or do what you just said. Think that you're winning. He can't really think that way. He's got to think that he's got to take one round at a time. The rest of the rounds, he's got to win each one of them.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now, look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
And he's holding.
Come on now, guys. Come on. Keep busy.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Solid job. Double connects by Crawford. Crawford's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. That's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Crawford. Crawford's trying to get his man off of him. You see him shoving and pushing. Good job protecting himself. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining,
All right,
but I
punch it up.
wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Crawford. Jermaine. Oh, Crawford's in a bad place right now. He was tagged.
Come on now, guys. Keep busy. Come on.
A headshot blocked. Jermaine Taylor's now pushing away a bit. He's creating some space.
Punch it out. Punch it out.
Crawford's pushing away right there. You can see him shoving, trying to create some space.
Come on now, guys. Keep busy.
Beat
Come
him
on.
to the punch.
unable to score with the hook.
You won't win on points. Nobody only had. You tripping. Don't fight his fight. Jab, jab, jab.
This has been a real good one tonight. And now it comes down to this, the final round. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Crawford's in there clinching a lot, it seems to me.
Come on now.
I mean, he was stunned earlier, but it just seems like he's tying up.
Hey, if it seems like that to you, that's okay. But more importantly, more dangerously for him, it probably seems that way to his opponent. And he's going to take advantage of it. He knows that he's not right.
Now he ties up there.
All right, come on now. Come on, work it out. Work it out. Give me some punches here.
Nice strike after catching one by Crawford. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Very clean offense from defense by bad intentions. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And he just holds on there.
All right, hey, no holding, no holding. Let's punch it out.
Nice block. Last round of an entertaining fight. Now, for the judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring announcer. Jermaine Taylor is now experiencing one of the great feelings in all of sports, being a new champion.
Number one.
For Teddy Good evening and welcome to this pay-per-view extravaganza. Well, they've been waiting for this moment and now they get it. Round one underway.
When we get a matchup like this with a power puncher against a real well-rounded, balanced fighter, are there times when you can see the power puncher almost begging the guy to make a brawl out of it, just trying anything, goading him on, trying to get that kind of a fight?
Yeah, if you're the boxer, that's exactly what makes you smile because you know you're frustrating him.
Good exchange, scoring well with the right hands. Blocks the headshot. Oh, Jermaine Taylor's down from a huge punch. That landed clean. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
A good two-punch combo by Jermaine Taylor. Very accurate work. Three-punch combination serves him well. Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned.
Teddy, we hear a lot of people talking about where are the next great fighters coming from. In your eyes, I mean, you're around gyms all over the country, all over the world. Where are they coming from?
Well, Joe, I'll tell you where they're not coming from. They're not coming from football anymore. In the old days, the big guys, instead of going on the football field, somebody would look to make them into the next heavyweight champ. But now they're going to college. They're going to places where they find it a little bit of an easier travel. And we're losing a lot of those athletes.
He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled. It was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
Listen to me. The best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Jermaine Taylor's not giving us what we're used to out of him here, Teddy. Now, he was knocked down earlier, but this is not the way he normally goes about things in a situation like this.
You know, you have to be like one of those high wire walkers where you're going across, buildings. You have to do a balancing act. In one hand, you have to remember why you were dropped so you can correct it. It doesn't happen again. But on the other hand, you have to balance that with forgetting that you are on the floor so it does not stop your concentration and your offense going forward.
Good looking counter by Taylor. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Wow! Jermaine Taylor's almost out of it there. He was stunned. How about that? Back to back he lands by Crawford. Good block there by Jermaine Taylor. Well-placed right hands from both men. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. So we come to the end of the round, and clearly a confidence booster for this man. He got to his opponent. He was able to stun him. Teddy, when a fighter comes back after doing what he just did,
Do you see them almost light up, like get a little boost of energy because of that?
Yeah, it does build your confidence a little bit. You know, it makes you feel more secure. I can control this man. I had my way.
I need you to box it. Wait for it. Boom. Nice and relaxed. You're in control, all right? Got that?
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Up and down, side to side. Body shot.
Nice strike after catching one by Crawford. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Blocks it away. Jermaine Taylor's really disappointing us with his lack of work to the body.
Yeah, it is.
Three punches land in succession by Bad Intentions. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Lands the counter. Last 10 seconds. Crawford's attitude in that last round really paid off. You saw he was the much busier fighter. Here we go with the fourth round. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Jermaine Taylor. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Keep the head moving.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up.
Halfway through round number 4. They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Crawford's being so very effective, punching in combination.
Yeah, that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed.
Throw some
No
punches
better
here.
way to use it than putting them together.
Lead him to the punch.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. And a well-targeted combination by Bad Intentions. Nice block. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. What a smart combination by Jermaine Taylor. So they close out that round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, I know you watch very closely how these trainers go about their business. You
we're under the tutelage of one of the true legends of the game, the great Cus D'Amato.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate. Quite honestly, those opportunities, situations probably don't exist anymore because we've lost a lot of those, really great trainers and managers that boxing was their whole life. I spent 7 years with Cus D'Amato, and they learned the nuts and bolts from a physical, technical point of view of what's important to give to a fighter, but the psychological part, to understand the pressures that a fighter is under, the fears that a fighter deals with. And if you don't understand that, all the other things don't mean anything, because you have to understand how a fighter's feeling to understand why he's behaving or not behaving a certain way.
Good combination to the head. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Jermaine Taylor's got a way of just getting away from that punch. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Crawford's able to avoid that punch. Crawford's just trying to push away. He wants to breathe a little. Jermaine Taylor's thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away. So as you said, those punches, are going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him.
Come
they're
on
getting
now.
through to him.
Nothing there on the punch by Jermaine Taylor. What a good counter punch by Jermaine Taylor. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Halfway through this round here. Crawford's doing really well on the outside. Crawford's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whatever he's wanted.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
To throw some punches here.
10 clicks of the tuck. Nice block. Crawford's got to be in control of things after that round. This is a good fight, very good fight. I give his opponent credit, but I do believe he's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, but you want to keep that carrot out in front of him. Keep him running after something, you know? The worst thing is all of a sudden he thinks he's got the carrot, and he's sitting there, he's chomping away at it, and guess what? The tortoise goes right past him. Or in this case, his opponent gets his hand risen.
He's almost done. I had him now. You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy. Nice work. Nice work. You're doing well.
6 rounds in the books, 6 to go.
Keep working like that.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Crawford stunned him. Well, that's exactly what he deserves. The ref getting involved, warning him for the headbutt. Germain right to the head and right to the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.